I mean, in this game, you couldn't truly feel Alice. Like, you couldn't feel the impact of the Venomancer.
Yeah, I think it was also like when he TP'd mid, it was like right around the time where he was starting to really take over that bot lane, Where Luna was like, yeah, I can't stay anymore because I keep getting galed over and over. Grimstroke's like keep dying down there, and it's like they would have to leave the lane, right? And if Wraith King then goes bottom to defend, now he's not an Underlord or a Rubik or a Timbersaw to take over that and play this traditional dead lane, off lane type of hero. He's a Wraith King. He's not gonna enjoy sitting bottom. So now everything is kind of different in how you play the map. Right?
And
so
I loved how Zai approached the Venomancer in team fights as well. I mean, by approach, I mean very literally, he just ran at the guy every single team fight. And half the time, the Venomancer was just like, well, just got to drop this ulti before I die here on like a Wraith King that still has reincarnation up. Not an ideal situation at all. Leslie, unfortunately, could not make the Venomancer work. Let's find out what they're going to do in game number 2, though, as we now have the draft available for Liquid versus Alliance. Alliance now fighting with their backs against the wall, elimination on the line if they can't pull off the win in this game. And they're going to rely on the Shadow Demon and the Mars to do that for them.
Yeah, I just need to say that Boxy made Bane look like a real position 4 in that last game.
Stupid.
Oh
So,
yeah, he did.
Brave, but
Beautiful stuff.
Commendable plays by him with that Blink Dagger. He will be playing into Shadow Demon. I don't think you care way too much about that. It is a nice save, the disruption that is. Team Liquid already have got the Monkey King as well to match up versus Mars.
Yeah. Do you think this is a support Monkey King?
I'm not sure. Like, they've played Monkey on multiple positions, right?
Radiant team ban.
Lot of flexibility still in this Liquid opening, and that's why I prefer it as well. I really love it when they go for these openings which can do whatever they want. It just allows you, if you've got a great draft like Insania, it just allows you more flexibility and allows you to use that creative muscle to outwit your opponents. Meanwhile, Alliance are kind of more trapped in, this Mars is going to be an off-laner, the Shadow Demon is going to be a 5 or a 4.
Yeah, but that's also because of your players, right? Like, it's not like a drafter can be as creative as he wants to if he doesn't have players that can play multiple heroes in multiple positions. I still feel like this should be Matumba Man's Monkey King, right? Like, they played it on that position 1 before. He loves the hero as well.
Would make sense versus the Mars as well, as you said earlier.
Yeah, I guess we won't know yet.
Yeah, it's still keeping it open. It's a first phase pick.
Yep.
Lina and Queen of Pain banned out by Team Liquid, so they're eliminating some of the mid laners. Same can be said by Alliance with the Storm ban.
Is Shadow Demon not really good against Monkey King for taking off Jingu?
It's definitely like a plus, right? Like, it's definitely not a bad thing, but at the same time, Shadow Demon is so good in so many ways against almost all carries, right? Like this, but against Monkey King, at least the disruption doesn't do much, and also the Wukong's command, is still strong against SD. So it is one of the better carries against SD generally. But yeah, the Purge does continuously purge off the heal.
Alliance's turn to ban.
Right.
Yeah, something that I've noticed from Team Liquid as well, when they play Monkey King, they do love to combo it with the position 5 that has some sort of a save or a heal. Bane with the sleep doesn't necessarily fit that role with Monkey King. And Insania, he used to love to play his oracles and whatnot, but I'm not sure if that's a possibility with the Shadow Demon being in the pool already.
Well, they could always go back to the hero which they've been sneaking out every now and again and grabbing a cheeky win with. Currently 3-0 with it. I'm gonna say Dazzle. You know me too well. I love the Bobby Dizzler.
10 seconds
so pretty much only mid heroes banned. Yeah, literally only mid heroes banned second phase, right?
Yeah, both teams.
More or less, and then they snatched the Invoker. Makes sense.
They took that one remaining. We have Void Spirit in the pool, Ember Spirit as well. So Team Liquid just goes with the Ember and instant Night Stalker. Seems so good, right, to have the Night Stalker versus both the Invoker and the Shadow Demon. Both of these heroes just hate playing into him.
Look at this lineup, though. It's so aggressive. And it's like, if you don't actually get some nice aggression going with these heroes and kill people, then what do you have? You have no team fight, really. And
You
Yeah.
don't really have like you don't have a hero that can round it all up and connect it together in a team fight, right? Like
Yeah.
you're most likely picking a position 4 last. Even though they did play
Radiant
Ember on
team
4,
ban.
I don't think that will be the case.
That's true. They did, and it didn't look bad. I mean, do you ever get it though, guys, where you play a game and you're like, "Man, I just wish we had some run at you heroes," you know, because we feel like we're getting the advantage in every single skirmish and every fight. We feel like we can just kind of
10
outmaneuver these guys.
seconds
If we were just
remaining.
on some Devi heroes, we could completely take this
5
game. And then you go to the
seconds
second
remaining.
game, you pick these run at you heroes and get an easy win. Do you reckon that's what could be going on here?
It's possible, you know, like Team Liquid might be feeling themselves, but they're also picking heroes that are completely in their comfort zone. I think that is more probable. What's interesting is this Raid King as well from Alliance. Like it is Nico Baby special. Usually we see teams move away from picking Raid King into Monkey King, but
Yep.
Alliance they didn't shy away from it.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
I don't know. This is like Alliance kind of bread and butter, right? The Nico Bay Wraith King, like, and it's also not necessarily Alliance. It's just like such a solid foundation for a lineup. Invoker, Wraith King, Mars, course,
Alliances
right?
turn to ban.
So I think their lineup is just like very solid. And now it's more about like, okay, how well do they actually play the game, right? How do they play their
Radiant
lanes
team
and
ban.
stuff like that. Whereas Liquid's lineup is like, I don't know, it's definitely more gimmicky, but it has also like really insane timings early on, and this nighttime with Ember Night Stalker running at you, like if you're not in position
Alliances turn to
and
ban.
you start dying one by one, like you can just lose the game so fast, right? Lose the map.
I feel like Shadow Demon in this game has his work cut out from him. For him, like the moment Night Stalker gets that BKB Shadow Demon, his job is to press that ulti and on the Night Stalker. At least that's how it
10
looks.
seconds remaining.
Because
Yeah.
if he doesn't, Night Stalker can just hunt down both
5
him and
seconds
Invoker.
remaining.
And even if he doesn't kill them, he'll keep them controlled for everyone else to follow up. Invoker might even have to go into an earlier BKB than necessary, than
Radiant
usually
team
necessary.
pick.
That is.
Yeah, purging that Night Stalker sounds really effective.
Yeah,
That spell in general is just so useful against so many heroes, right?
Yeah,
Super good.
just slowing him down, like not allowing
Yeah.
him to keep on top of targets.
10
Yeah, I mean he can't
seconds
really use
remaining.
his ultimate like mobility as
5
well.
seconds
Then you can
remaining.
actually focus him. He doesn't juke you around and stuff. This is nice. Do you think, like, I guess we'll see now if
Alliances
Liquid
turn
is.
What the hell?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
So
Really
it's
not
monkey
what I
support.
expected. Like just.
No, I think
Hello, friend.
I kind of like it. It's like
Just woke up, not even trying right now.
somehow like commits it to the
10
style, right? They
seconds
commit to this the 4 heroes they have at first, with like more
5
run at you,
seconds
and more
remaining.
tankiness, and now they have one more guy they need to deal with, right? Like Night Stalker flanking you from the side, Bristleback just running straight at you, Ember sliding you, right?
All right.
And
Which one
it's
of these
hard
three?
to actually
Sorry,
stand your ground and fight it. Yeah.
Misery. Which one of these three in the middle is a core, and which one of them is a support?
think- Um, it's Monkey King, Boxy, and Insania Bane, I would think, and then Night Stalker 3, Ember 2, and Bristleback carry.
All right.
makes sense to me.
I think they could do some kind of Ember 4, but I feel like Monkey King core makes no sense here. I mean, it doesn't make that much sense just because you already have two. Like, it's the other 2 cores work better with Ember Spirit core. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Matumba Man
Yeah,
will
it's
be
Mickey Ember.
will be the Bristleback Night Stalker offlane, Mickey Ember Spirit core. Does make sense. Meanwhile, Alliance they got themselves a Handscan Phoenix. So,
Yeah, I don't know about this Phoenix. It might be too greedy for this game, and they already have a Shadow Demon. Like, both these heroes need a lot of levels before they become actually effective, right?
Yeah.
I fear for it.
Yeah,
this,
but
this Bristleback needs one Vanguard, and he's gonna run in and club you down.
Yeah.
they do have vessel builders, right? Which is something. You have Mars to turn Bristleback with the spear, which is also good.
True.
You have Phoenix
true.
with the Sun Ray now. You have
Yeah.
Phoenix with Sunlight versus Night Stalker.
No, I understand. I mean, it's nice. You have a lot of good stuff, but you need to get there, and like you need to actually use all these things in unison for it to be effective. If you waste the Sunray and you don't have a stun on top of it, and you combine all your spells to kill this Bristleback, then he won't die. He will run away, right? And then if you use some spells on him and not all together,
You
right?
won't
Then
kill
you
him.
kind of you won't kill him, and then the Ember comes in and slides you, and Nightstalk kills a guy, and then you're just under retreat. And yeah, I don't know. I fear for these slow supports of Phoenix and SD here.
So
yeah.
are we in kind of a same situation like in game 1, in which you can see that Alliance, they have this draft that's pretty solid, well-rounded, but Liquid, again, are going to just run circles around them and make it work?
Yeah, kind of. I feel like I've seen this type of game before, where in theory you have all the counters to this Bristleback and stuff, but it's just like all your heroes together are just a tad too slow to get there, unless Liquid kind of throws the game. Because obviously, if this goes late game, then I would think the supports of Alliance are just so strong, right? This SD high level Phoenix presses egg, and like, what does Liquid do, right? Like they have to run away. So, but I don't know if it's gonna get to that point, right?
That's the question. That's the question. And we will find out in game with our casting duo of Beakup and Black for this second game of this best of 3 series.
Very wise.
Thank you very much. Coming into game number 2, Liquid and Alliance. Do or die time for Alliance in this event. And panel not sounding too enthused about the support duo of Alliance, but Black, what are your thoughts?
I think the monkey... Okay, it's fine. Or is he?
Fine.
Apparently he just jumps anyway.
Yeah, Tree Dance, very balanced ability.
Yeah, so he is fine. What do I think? I think this game goes late game. It's all Alliance, but same question as the panel. Will it get there? Because the tempo of this Liquid draft is very, very high. They have the tools to deal with it, though, Alliance does. It's just not the easiest. Like, you really gotta use all your spells in conjunction. You can't waste any spell whatsoever. So otherwise they're just gonna run away, reinitiate, and you don't have the right tools to deal with it anymore.
Right. So we'll see which side of the coin ends up being the right one. But any lanes in particular sticking out at you? And as I say that, there's 3 heroes bottom. That's probably the lane that sticks out to you a little bit.
Yeah, looks like
Ramus getting run down here by Insania, and they'll get themselves first blood.
yeah, very nice that he just stayed around to be able to get the free first blood. It's gonna help bottom out a lot, and he didn't really waste a lot of time at all. Like maybe half a creep wave died at top lane. It's yeah, a perfect start for Team Liquid. Like we said, they need to push the pace, get it done quick this game.
Yeah, for sure.
What can you do?
Was that you giving a chef's kiss?
No, I wouldn't do that. I only do weird things.
Chef's kiss can be pretty weird.
I mean, we both know B-Cup. When I talk about weird, it's a little bit more than that.
Very true. So mid Supreme, this time he's on the Invoker up against the Ember.
It's a
And
pretty
Mickey
free lane.
I don't know.
eating no to the 8 and 4.
What can I do?
Yeah, like it's pretty free for the Invoker because you can purge off the shield anytime you want. And the Slide Harris isn't really effective because you have your Quas region. And just this Quas Wax Invoker, as I've told you many, many times, is so foolproof. There are so few heroes that can actually pressure you out of the lane.
They kind of have supports that could come over mid for the Ember, right? If they wanted to make like a heavy rotation, have both the Monkey King as well as the Bane come over, especially to fight for runes or something like that.
Yeah, potentially. It's just, do they have enough damage to actually kill this Invoker? 'Cause
Right.
He's gonna have Ghost Walk, he's gonna have the Tornado. And most of the damage from Ember early game really comes from that Flame Guard, so if you can just dispel that for free. then what's the point, B-Cup?
Very true. What I will say is about the cosmetics, I don't understand how he's holding 2 Divine Rapiers and not hitting for more.
Not everything in life has to make sense, B-Cup.
No. Very true.
He's taking so much health damage here.
Ooh, tornado in.
He's
And with
fine.
cold snap, Sleight of
What?
Fist here, and Kane's under the tower. Supreme.
Not like this.
Mickey outplayed him. Wow.
Why did he end up running into the tower there? Oh no, he's gonna lose his helm!
Oh boy.
That helm is so important. He saved the entire early game for this.
That combo of a 1-2 right there seems like a gut punch that is going to allow Liquid to really get their feet off the ground and get the ball rolling fast.
Yeah, very, very unfortunate because that helm is pretty important for your lane just to be able to be more aggressive. And now he might not have it for the first nighttime actually, which is a very, very big deal.
Let's see who they want to go for. Zai. Looked like they might have been setting up with Boxy into the trees and out of the trees, looking for the Primal Spring on and off. While Matumba Man and Insania are down bottom in a lane that hasn't been too aggressive since the first blood.
Yeah, I'm personally a big fan of carry Bristleback. Like if you ever get to 25 talent, you deal so much damage, like easily 700-800 per hit.
Yeah, and all you have to do is smash your head on the keyboard.
Yeah, it's a very fun and interactive hero. QW, QW, QW.
And then you
As
get
he's showcasing right now.
Hairball as well.
True.
And you're adding another button into the mix.
Not as important as a Bristol carry, but very true.
You don't think so? I kind of like the shard. Like I feel like you're a priority to take the shard come second Roche.
Yeah, in this game for sure. The only other one could be Ember Spirit. But the lanes aren't actually going as well as I thought they could. Especially Night Stalker struggling a little bit. Oh, this time he's taking
29
the long way with the courier.
Really just
station,
trying
sorry.
to get that helm. Be a shame if Boxy were able to kill it again.
We have seen... Who lost his courier like 4 or 5 times? Was it ILTW?
Yes.
Yeah, to like sonic waves and random creeps and whatnot.
He lost his
that was
courier
so
probably
funny.
6 or 7 times throughout this tournament already.
Yeah, that was so funny. Like, couldn't get his items. Oh, Hasted Evoker should be that monkey here.
Yeah,
Goodbye,
Boxy
Mr.
looking like
Monkey.
he's gonna die. Can he get himself killed to Roche first? Oh! That was almost slick. But the
Wow,
tornado
double
came
bonk
out in
though.
time. Meanwhile, Mickey had gone over to get the kill on to this Shadow Demon. He's also just swoosing up a stat. Supreme.
He's pretty tanky, should be fine here.
And he also has Leslau coming in and Hanskin. Now Ramus comes through too. There are a lot of heroes here because Nico Baby's also mid. It's a whole Alliance party. Don't call the Horde because the Alliance is here. And then we'll get the kill onto Insania.
And it was all because they started threatening the stack. That is a very strong reaction, let's put it that way. But I can also put some pressure onto the mid tower with the skeletons, perhaps. Not the easiest pressure, but some pressure nonetheless.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Now this is
Shadow
the
Poison
problem.
coming out.
Oh, and a Shadow Demon, the disruption.
And now
Martin
he's
says,
just
"I'm
free to
here."
chase. Yeah.
Radiant's middle
Now,
tower is under attack.
like, this is the problem when you rotate like that and can't really get much. Like, as a Wraith King here, you potentially just wasted like 300 or 400 net worth that you could have farmed. And, like, it just doesn't feel very good, unfortunately. While this Night Stalker is just really catching up on the top lane now. He's big. He's getting very strong. But they do have the panic button of the Supernova. Just end the nighttime at will. Monkey King again, has to be careful.
Yeah, he's just trying to get the ward and survive this onslaught. 2 stacks of the Shadow Poison. Now a disruption through onto Mickey.
It's an arcane rune.
Ooh, oh. I thought it was picked up by Matoma Man for a second.
No boots, Bristol too slow.
Just the Vanguard for the moment.
Yeah, but the pace this game is going right now, I quite like for Alliance. Like, they're not really bleeding off anything. Just 1k behind, and their team fight is just superior. Like, I don't think they can actually fight with this Phoenix Egg.
They've got the arena, they grab the spear to try and lock down Insania. Supreme's down here, and he'll get the kill. But now the question is, does he get out? And he's got that Ghost Walk. They'll dust and actually find Supreme. Onskin, he's dead to Zai. They're going to focus their attention on Aleslao. They don't have anything to stop this TP, so they're free to leave.
Yeah, that's the problem with Bristol back carry. Like, if they just peace out and TP, there's not a whole lot of options you have. Like, you really need teammates to be able to stun for you. It's a big Night Stalker though. Like, he's having a lot of net worth.
And that's with a lane that didn't exactly go that well for him.
Oh, he's stuck up
spotted
there
again.
Yeah, goodbye Boxy.
Goodbye Box Teasy. And coming around the back though is going to be Zai going after the Shadow Demon. Should be a quick kill after the disruption is over, but they're a little bit on edge thinking about whether or not they want to go in on this. Now they've got the Nightmare onto the Phoenix. So they've got one, they're looking for 2, and it should come through. Mickey grabbed the double kill as they kind of spill over past this tier 1 tower and get these 2 kills.
Oh, is Mata going to steal the whole
steal
stack?
sacks. Yeah.
Oh, that's such a big deal actually
In
if
and
they don't
take
defend
those
this.
sacks.
Yeah, a Bristol special. Oh, Invoker's Courier too. Oh, that's the vessel. That's the vessel.
Oh, it's the little things that are really going to make this game quite hard for Alliance, and it's losing that Helm of the Iron Will. It's losing the vessel
grip
finish.
too.
Now they've got the Fiend's Grip coming in onto Supreme. They'll get the kill. The arena not in time to save the Invoker, but they've also got Nico Baby making the rotation. This is Wraith King trying to get something out of this, and so far he has not made something out of nothing.
Yeah, they're still getting bullied back right now from this Bristol back. We alluded to it in the draft that to actually deal this Bristol back, a lot of things have to go your way. You gotta combo a lot of spells together to be able to bring them down. And without that arena, it's not really possible. Without this vessel also, which you just lost. He just stands there, hits the tower.
There it goes.
Very fun and engaging.
Mickey going bottom, throws the remnant forward, and he wants Aramis, and he will get him.
Oh, slight.
There it is. I thought he let him go for a second. Nico Baby's down here, but not really sure what he can accomplish.
You don't show mercy in these kind of games. No chance. A Blink Dagger on Night Stalker, so that's gonna be his way to counter the Phoenix. Like, nighttime and jump on the Phoenix before he can egg. I like it. Shouldn't be able to get the Phoenix. Has egg. Has dive.
Ooh,
We didn't get
okay.
He might have used egg here. Ah, nice
He's
to
got Searing Chains in it. Oh, gosh. Had it in a split second.
I did the math. He was so ready. Like 3.015 seconds. If I TP now, I can make it out in time. Ooh, just in time.
Tornado hits the Ember. Insania, he's got Fiend's Grip in 3 seconds.
Yeah, I'm a little scared for the Invoker. He hasn't really managed to get a lot of side lane ganks. And if you cross-wax Invoker and the game goes like this, like, you tend to fall off very quickly, unfortunately. Oh, Boxy might be in trouble here.
Down strike, Icarus dive, Sunray,
Goodbye, Boxy.
and Sunstrike. Ooh, a little bit forward, but they do grab the Wraith Fire Blast. The longer he can take them on this trip, the longer it'll take them to get back from their adventure. Start slowing down Liquid again.
Yeah, so they have Fiend's Grip up and Nighttime up as well. See if they want to make any sort of play. Like, as I said, it's not easy to play Night Stalker into Phoenix. It's can be a pretty rough matchup.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They don't exactly have the best egg hitters.
Yeah, none of the heroes hit egg well. Well, Night Stalker could if it didn't turn daytime every time he activated the egg.
Tower is under
Honestly,
attack.
I'm really impressed.
Radiant are scanning.
Do you think there should be the interaction? Or do you think Nighttime should be stronger than the sun?
The sun should be stronger than darkness because it creates light, right? From darkness. The darkness is not being created by anything, just the lack of light.
Yeah.
So technically, if the light's being sourced, then it should be stronger.
So you're saying it makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. But now I'm gonna appeal to you
Radiant's
and
middle tower is under
say
attack.
we're playing Dota. What in Dota makes sense?
Couple things.
Here and there.
Day-night cycle.
True. It's one of the things they... Oh, it might be a grip here.
Now, they're also looking towards top to get the Shadow Demon. There was the Nightmare out onto the Mars, but getting out of dodge is going to be Zai. They'll look over at the Mars. And Sania, he used this Fiend's Grip. He's in trouble getting burned down by the Sunray. Nico Baby coming over, but they've got the Nightmare onto the Wraith King. Thinking about maybe going for this Supernova, but instead grabs the Nightmare off of the Wraith King. Nico Baby with the stun in the front of Bristleback. That's not where his bristles take place.
Yeah,
He
very
just ended up running
optimistic
away.
Fiend's Grip and Nighttime as well. Coming back in actually. Ooh.
Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. Tornado out
replaying
on a
at the limit.
boxing. Now they've got the arena. Uh-oh, there's the Supernova, but they're going to come to as well. Supreme. The Supernova is going to go off, but it's not going to matter. They've got the Searing Chains out onto the Shadow Demon. They also have Zai moving forward. There's another kill for Mickey. A triple kill with this Ember, and he wants more. Hanskin nightmared up and in some trouble. So finally fall to Matumba Man. It is 4 dead on the side of Alliance.
Yeah, and that's the initial thing that we all spoke about. Like, can they keep up with the in and out that Liquid's draft is so good at? And the answer is not right now, because I didn't actually believe that they jumped into this fight, but the way everything happened was so damn good.
Really well played there by Liquid. And you take a look at this replay towards the end, and you know they've already got those kills onto Supreme as well as Leslau, and then they're just gonna clean up the rest that are nearby.
Yeah, and now it's up to Alliance to stop the snowball that has been initiated here by Liquid.
That's what we talked about being so strong. Is the potential to snowball here for Liquid? Is that early pressure and pace?
Invoker currently 0 Spirit Vessel charges. It's always feels really bad. Like a 3k gold item for no effect.
Oh, he's gonna get jumped here again.
You can't
Size
possibly kill
on
him,
him.
right? Nah, no way.
Tower is under attack.
Down to about half health. If they had a little bit more commitment, maybe they get the kill there. It's only just 2 of them. Yes, it's in the nighttime, but still not strong enough.
Yeah, just keep him on their toes, right? Make him scared. What, you want to leave your base?
Dire's
No
top
way.
tower is under attack.
He's going straight into the Agon Scepter on the SD. Not even Ether Lens. Just wants to go full Bristleback counter mode.
They've already got the Ags here on Matumba Man. They found themselves the Shadow Demon. Tornado, Zai avoiding it.
Yeah, and this is the ticket to Roshan, that Agon and some Bristol. I do think Alliance do have the tools to fight at the Roche Pit though. The question is, can they identify it?
Radiant are scanning.
Doesn't seem like they want to do anything.
Roshan has
No. Okay, it's a free Roche. I feel like with Arena and Egg, and Invoker spells at the pit.
Radiant's middle
Should be a
tower
pretty
is under
feasible
attack.
fight for them.
It's a feasible fight, but it's a massive gamble, isn't it? You lose that fight, then the game's just over. Instead of maybe taking that time. Yes, you're giving up the Aegis, but you're farming and trying to get your way to a midway item, right?
Yeah, Nico Baby's doing that again. He's going Radiance on Wraith King, which no other Wraith King is doing like at all.
Dire's
I really
middle
don't-
tower is under attack.
Know why he favors Radiance so much over, like, let's say Desolator and Silver Edge, especially against the Bristleback.
Is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
He's almost got it.
Yeah, it's still a decent power spike for him.
Dire's top tower.
It just doesn't seem as strong as that build that everybody's doing nowadays.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And between bottom, just push out the lane, put a Remnant behind, so... Oh, Boxy.
Ooh,
Oh.
good blink, but it's right into the hands of Zai. It was enough to avoid the balanced strike. They've got the silence onto the Mars. They're gonna bring over Forge Spirit. They'll land the spear on a Zai, Remnant all the way up and then back over to this fight. Mickey, though, hit with the Tornado. EMP is gonna come down. Nico Baby's here with the Wraithfire Blast. They're looking for the Wukongs, maybe to deter Nico Baby from continuing to go into Mickey, but Mickey gets low and falls to Nico Baby. Nico, who picked up this Radiance just a moment ago, burns him out. They've got Zai on the back lines trying to go after Leslo, who's using that armlet to toggle and stay alive, looking for the Sunstrike on a Zai, but it's not gonna land. He'll get into the trees, he'll TP away, and there is no spear to be thrown by Leslau, so they won't stop that.
They were a good 4k gold ahead, weren't they? Now suddenly
Yeah,
it's only
now.
1k. Well, it's a lot of gold made up by the Alliance in such a short time. And who got the kill on the Ember? Was it a Wraith King? Oh, he's super rich now.
They're gonna go top for Matamba Man. They're
Run,
bringing
Matu,
everybody
run,
over. They've got
Matu.
the Wraithfire Blast coming in. Trying to get to the front of this Bristleback. He'll show his front instead, and now they've got the Blink as well as the God's Rebuke and then the Spear to land onto this Bristleback. They're trying to bring numbers over. Hanskin maybe getting ready to throw the Sunray on top, they'll have the lockdown. He shows his back once again, but he's got the Alacrity, so Nico Baby hitting even harder, and they will take out Matumba Man for a second time.
Yeah, did you see that though? Like, Matu actually voluntarily turned around and started fighting a bit. I don't know if he like just misread the situation or what, but that was a very confident maneuver, which ultimately ends up costing his life. He doesn't have a BKB, he needs one badly.
So all of a sudden, the pace of the game that was Liquid's goes into the hands of Alliance. They now have this Blink Dagger on the Wraith King. Nico Baby's kind of hitting a jumping off point to make this very difficult for Liquid to continue to have their reign in this game.
Yeah, he's very rich on the Wraith King, and it's definitely here that can carry this game, especially with the Invoker buffs. But now all Liquid heroes are alive again. This team fight is going to be very telling. No Darkness just yet. Now it's off cooldown.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Smoke onto the high ground from Alliance, maybe waiting for them to come to them as they do have that arena ready to throw.
Is it a Blink Dagger I saw on the Ember?
Yes.
Okay.
Blink. Wraithfire Blast. Matumba Man kind of caught in a
He's not
bad
tanky, he's not
spot.
tanky.
He's not tanky as he seems, and he's going to die immediately in this fight. Dead for 50 seconds. Zai trying to get a kill, but he is caught between a rock and a hard place. They've got the Wukong's command as well as the Fiend's Grip coming through on a Supreme. They get the kill on the Invoker. They're looking over at the Shadow Demon. It's going to be a 2 for 2 so far. Supernova goes off. Leslau, he's going to protect Nico Baby. Not that I think that they have the damage on Liquid without Matumba Man to get this kill. Boxy goes into the trees. He'll dance his way out. Meanwhile, Mickey just being a pain by rubbing them with some fire.
I do think that Alliance is really close, if not already past the point of critical mass. Ooh. Unfortunate.
I just woke up, not even crying right now, and I'm lagging.
Well, Mickey gets the kill on a Hanskin. They do make those comparisons from Nico Baby to Arteezy.
Yeah. What did they say? Prison Arteezy?
Yeah, so, you know, he's on the cliff as well.
Yeah.
He was
Makes
on
a
the
lot of
cliff
sense.
as well.
I can see the connection.
There's that slight connection. I'll continue to make that joke until I'm sick of it myself. Every time somebody's on a cliff.
I'm not going to stop you, man. Like you do you. I'm gonna be supporting you no matter what, man. Homie's got your back. This pace doesn't look very good though for Liquid. I feel like Martin just needs to take a step back and really focus on getting that BKB. Like he can't play this game without it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Mickey's certainly taking over the brunt of the load to make sure that this game stays pretty even and that they're able to continue what they want to do. But that being said, you know, they find Insania. They come into the triangle. They're going to try and get Matumba Man. That Icarus dive doesn't lead to them getting a kill there onto the Phoenix or onto the Bristlebutt.
Yeah, the next big timing of Liquid is going to be the double BKB they're building into. And once Night Stalker and then Bristle have theirs, like they gotta take that fight and win that fight, because if they don't, this Wraith King is gonna be unstoppable. He's already getting there. Like he is so rich on that Wraith King.
14,000
Halfway
net
to the
worth.
LC already. Ay. Wait, is this Titanic on Mars?
That's what he's
going
for,
straight
yeah.
Titanic. No BKB, huh?
Dire's
I mean, I guess who
bottom
cares about
tower is
BKB?
under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Oh, Supreme not using his Midas. It's been off cooldown for a good 20 seconds.
Radiant's top tower is
It's a
under
bad
attack.
omen if you don't use your Midas, Pico.
Dire's
You have to
bottom
use it.
tower is under attack.
We'll wait to see if he uses it. Midas Watch 2021.
The thing is, the longer you wait to use it, the more your chance of losing becomes, like the higher it becomes. Wow!
Radiant's top
Okay,
tower
SD
is
got his
under attack.
Aghanim's too. This Bristleback has no game anymore. No game anymore.
That's gonna be tough, and that's why he rushed it and skipped the Aether Lens. He's going into the Ghost Scepter next.
Dire's
What does
bottom
Bristleback do now?
tower is under attack.
Like, if I'm in his position, I'm like, alright, my Night Stalker has to kill Shadow Demon for me before this fight starts, but at the same time, he also needs to kill the Phoenix, because if he doesn't jump on the Phoenix, he's just gonna do Supernova, and then you can't kill the Shadow Demon. So many problems right now. Like, Ember and Night Stalker really gotta kill the backline.
They're gonna try and get this Ags on Mickey, but it is a long ways out, so not easy to grab just yet. And you can see that Alliance are posturing on this top tier 2, looking to make something happen, whereas now Liquid are the ones who, you know, they smoke, but they need the perfect fight to make it happen. Smoke breaks. Leslie spotted. They've got the Nightmare. They'll look for the Wukongs. This would be a good pickoff for them to have. They'll go to the Fiend's Grip for the control. They'll get the kill on Leslie. Now they're going to work over the Phoenix, who's in the silence. Ooh, Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains onto 2. EMP coming down, but Mickey's going to avoid that, going back and forth with the Remnants. Aramis goes down. They look for the Supernova. Can they take out the egg? It's a couple shots away, and finally it breaks. They find themselves the Invoker. They've got themselves Supreme. 4 heroes down on the side of Alliance. They're going to try and take out Nico Baby 2 times. It's going to be the first tap, and now they've got to put him down for good with the double tap. But Nico Baby, he blinks away. Mickey right on him. He'll try to TP out. Do they have anybody to stop it? Yes, they do. They've got Insania with the Nightmare. The balance strike comes in from Boxy, who's inside the Roche pit, and it's a full team wipe in the favor of Liquid. They do lose their Night Stalker, and they will claim their prize of Roshan, the Aegis, and Ag Shard.
Okay, well, if any of you guys watching ever doubted the strength of BKB, I hope this to show you how important the item is, and you're gonna get a lot more MMR by just buying that item. Like, please just buy it. It's a super OP item. But just speaking about the fight in general, they got exactly what they needed, right? He jumped on the Phoenix, and then pushed Shadow Demon out of position because he needed to save the Phoenix. Got the egg off, but ultimately there were like 4 heroes surrounding the egg already, and they could easily take it out because of that. Oh, they're jumping Invoker again.
I'm going to get the balanced strike out on Supreme, put him in a bad spot. Aramis needs to try and run because Supreme's already dead to rights. He's dead on his screen already. They've got the Searing Chains. They've got the lockdown onto the Shadow Demon with the BKBB Popeye Zai. Mickey with another double kill, and he's now wicked sick.
They're not ready, B-Cop. They should have expected a sort of aggressive play, because after the Roshan, You still have your Wraith King, that who is right now your strongest hero by far. Like, you need your Wraith King or you have no real play on the map. And Liquid abused that perfectly. Like, a little bit out of position on the Invoker, instantly jump him, kill him off. No hesitation. Or even the Monkey almost has his BKB. We're going to BKB City, B-Cop.
Yeah, BKB City is very magic immune.
Is under attack.
Yeah.
Very well
Magician's
protected.
Band.
Get out of here, Invoker.
Well, at least Ember isn't going for one, I guess, but he's gonna have his Agons very soon. Nighttime popped.
Yeah, it
Who,
takes out the
D-Ward?
ward and Nico Baby backs off from that. He could still make the jump potentially, but it's risky.
Scanning.
A D-Ward Night Stalker ultimate. And granted he has the Arcane rune, but it's still gonna be a whole minute where he doesn't have it. Huh. Can't say I've seen that one before.
I mean, if Zai really wanted to, he could tap for 3 and 3 red mana and make a risky move, but right now he'll stand his ground, and well, Boxy, he's gonna die in the Venn diagram of an arena and a Wukong's command.
You could almost say that he got boxed in.
Yeah, you got it. Checks out.
Oh man, so the guy's getting late here. Very late, or early.
Yeah, early for you, late for me.
It's 8
Well,
a.m.
not
for
really
me.
late for me. Yeah.
8 a.m. The sun is already up. And
Now the sun's already down. We're gonna go
me
over and
playing
look to
Dota.
find Leslau. Mars in a lot of trouble, and he does not have that arena to work with. God's Rebuke, though, survivable for the moment. Eventually will fall. They've got the silence onto the Invoker. They found Supreme 4-step away. They've got the Disruption. They have the root on a Supreme, who throws out the Deafening Blast. That's going to disarm too, but they still get the kill on Aramis with Matumba Man. They're going to move over and try to find Nico Baby. Matumba Man running down this Wraith King. Wraith King, though, has the help of Hanskin. They'll throw the Wraith Fire Blast. They've got Zai coming over from the side. He goes to the ulti, trying to get to this Phoenix. Phoenix, who does have a Supernova. They've got the Slate of Fist as well as the Searing Chains. Matumba Man with the kill onto the Phoenix. That's now 3 heroes dead on the side of Alliance. No
yeah, and a
fear
finished
from
AC as
Liquid.
well. They're no fear at all, because they know the backline of Alliance is so weak and unprotected. Like, the Mars doesn't have a BKB, so it's very hard for him to actually get the spells out properly. He went for the Satanic, which is a very, I would say, unusual approach, because you play against Bristol Black, you want to be able to more consistently purge off the goo, of course. But yeah, if they ever jump the backline, Invoker can't protect himself, and neither can Shadow Demon and the Phoenix. Oh, it's very difficult right now for Alliance to really take these team fights.
And they had put themselves in the proper spot. Now all of a sudden they are on the back end of an 8k deficit.
Yeah, this Ember is becoming a really big problem as well. They don't have enough lockdown to really kill him. Just keeps jumping the backline, and they just gotta accept that fact for now. Oh, and Bristol's hitting for 400 damage a hit. And that's only with half stacks. With full stacks it's gonna be like 400. Or 500 even. Yeah, closer to 500. Nice.
That's a lot of damage.
Who's the guy called from those commercials? That's a lot of damage. Phil something, right?
Oh, Phil Swift?
Yeah, that guy's a legend. Now that's a lot of damage!
I think that's who you're talking about.
Yeah. Love that guy. Love his ads.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So, now the question is, Wraith King is just getting kited in all these fights. What is now the next step for Alliance? Like, what do they need in order to take these fights? Probably Invoker BKB, so he doesn't have to be like super scared of his Night Stalker all the time.
Right.
But they're just running at them right now, like triple BKB, Ember jumping back and forth. It's really, really difficult right now to position yourself at all.
Smoke used by Alliance.
Yeah, it's a big one.
It's high risk, high reward here.
If they can catch the
And
Ember,
they're
it
going
would
to
be so
jump
sick.
forward. They've got the silence onto the Ember, but there's the boundless strike. The Sunray and the kill on Mickey is a big component of these fights here for Liquid.
Very nice Orchid purchase on the Wraith King.
Oh, they want
Make
more
it-
Nico, baby. Thinking about going in.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah. Now, what is the Ember's answer to this Orchid? Could go Linken's potentially, or it's way too late for Yules.
Under attack.
It's looking for the BKB at the moment.
Structures are fortified.
Okay, BKB, yeah. It's never too late for that. But that is a massive pickoff. Like, that is exactly what they needed. Now they can get so much map control, deal with all the wards.
Dead for so long.
Is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has
Still no BKB on the Wraith King though. It's a little bit scary.
is under attack.
When you play against all these stunts and sleeps and just pokes. Another 5-man smoke, looking for the next casualty. And Matu might be the one.
Let's see
Always
if he
has the option
senses
of
this,
BKB TP though.
and
He
there's
does.
just the TP. Doesn't even use the BKB. Just gets out of town.
This death actually doesn't matter.
We'll see whether that does or not. Because it's a lot of gold going the way of Alliance. Wow, going full right-click Mars now. Ha.
And going for the Deso.
Yeah. Very, very interesting. His approach on how he plays this game in particular. Now Mick is still trying to go for the BKB, but this Orchid really got him spooked. Like he's playing way more defensively than before.
Nico baby just stepping up on the mid lane. Mickey comes over with a slight, just for the moment. But Man really looking to finish off that Satanic, and he is 900 gold away from that.
Bottom tower is under attack.
And they're going to use that ult. They'll go to the silence. That's onto the Phoenix, but they've got the Yules up into the air. Now, immediately Supernova. They're going to disengage off this. BKB TP out from Zai. And now you know that, well, they've used the Supernova.
But you also use your darkness, so kind of cancels each other out. However, it's one of your big teamfight ults gone, I guess. So might want to be a little bit more cautious. Oh, this Wraith King is scaredy fat, and so is the Bristol. Like they're just gonna one-tap those supports if they ever get on top of them.
Oh, still in. Spear hits on Zai. He'll be hit with that Glimmer Cape. Keep him out of vision for a second, thanks to Insania.
Did he just deny his own ward? I'm pretty sure I saw Mars deny his own ward.
Might have.
Well, Roshan's back up again.
And it's Ags. Wow.
Who wants that axe though?
Could give it to Insania.
Yeah, Bane axe would be actually super legit.
I
they're
think
surely
that's the
not getting
best
this
one
for free,
available
right?
at the moment.
They are.
Leslie trying to go in with the spear in the arena, but it's not going to be in time. They've already got the Aegis on a Matoma Man. They're going to look over at Leslau. There's the Wukong, so a circle within a circle. And, well, Mars is trying to leave, but again, he is so survivable. He ends up landing that spear on a Matoma Man, and eventually he will come to an end with this life for Leslau.
Who did they end up giving the axe to? Monkey King?
Monkey King gave it to the Bane.
Oh, dude. This Bane axe is so good, and he got it for free. Holy nuts.
Oh, look at that net worth just skyrocket.
Yeah, like this axe is insanely strong, and they don't really have good AoE clear against the grip. Could be a game winner. Like that Bane axe is really, really strong. And the cooldown reduction on it as well.
Dire's
Half
top
cooldown.
tower is under attack.
Looking for the Phoenix again. Supernova is available.
I realize whenever I see Matu, he's on like 100 mana. He just got a lot of mana. I think it was mangoes? Yeah, a lot of mangoes.
Blink, Slight, Silence. Shadow Demon in trouble, and Balance Strike comes in. Matoma Man will get credit for that kill. He's now unstoppable. They want more. But will they find it? Timeless Relic dropped here for the side of the Dire.
Yeah, very strong for the Invoker. One of the best items on him. Does Liquid feel strong enough to go high ground? Here's a question. Against Invoker, Shadow Demon, and Phoenix is so difficult to do though. Even Mars as well.
Ooh. Finding Insania and just ripping him up real quick. Zai kind of in a bad spot at the moment. He's going to go to that silence with the BKB, and now they've got themselves the Monkey King behind him. The Balance Strike lands under Nico, baby. They're going to blink forward and now root him up. He's rooted inside the circle of the Wukong's command, but it's not doing enough damage. Zai's still looking for an opportunity, and that's going to be onto the Phoenix. He's throwing the Nullifier right onto Onskin, but Icarus dives Supernova right on him with the Sunray. That's going to keep this Wraith King healthy, but the Balance Strike, that'll allow this Monkey King to get away. Sunstrike's not enough, and Supremo loses life to Mickey. So after that, the right click comes in. Nico baby gets himself on a killing spree by taking out Boxy, and oh gosh, almost taking out that Phoenix. But now they're going to go after Matoma Man. They've got the break. Nico baby as well. They're trying to give him the high five. They're going to bring over the Remnant with this Ember Spirit coming through. Sleight of Fist searing chains. They've kept alive the Brimstone with the Sunray still on him, burning him away. Matoma Man ends up dying. They've got the Balance Strike that hits out of the Shadow Demon, who would disrupt himself. Zai looking for an opportunity. They'll avoid the spear. They've got the silence out of the Shadow Demon. Now the Fiends rip in on the Wraith King. Wraith King controlled all the way through. They'll get the kill on Nico baby, taking him out for 100 seconds. They have found the Phoenix. They'll kill him off with the Balance Strike, and Hotskin is gone. So 4 heroes down on the side of Alliance, 3 of which have buyback. Supreme up in 23 seconds. They need to try and defend this still, though. No Matoma Man.
Yeah,
the big pusher is down, so they won't lose like too much probably. Maybe one more side if they really want to push it. But yeah, like the Wraith King death really hurts as well. Coming back, the Bane with the Fiend's Grip. It's such a strong tool, man. Like, you know me, I'm such a like Bane fanboy. Loved it here.
I'm right there with you. I love Bane.
Hate pin against it though. Nice spear.
That's a big one if they can get Mickey. Slight, Anamana, BKB, Balance Strike on it too. They've also got the Nightmare onto the Mars, and now, ooh, God's Rebuke. Sunstrike! Ooh! He blinked.
Probably would have
Just
been
getting
enough.
some distance.
But a little bit of fake hype in the morning to wake everybody up. I like it.
Yeah, I'm always there when you need some fake hype.
Yeah, we all are. Okay, so Matu still dies super quickly when he's purged, and Wraith King is hitting him with a Bloodthorn. He does have 2 spells though. I'm more worried that Boxy is actually becoming sort of a semi-carry as well. Almost finishes Desolator now.
Yeah. If he's going to commit to it.
Damage. I think he will.
Oh, he's got no buyback, yeah, so he's going to commit to it. He bought back in the last fight. That's actually what was he was holding the gold for originally. Penta-edged sword for the side of Alliance, and now they're going to go in with the Sunstrike. They've got the silence of the Bloodthorn, the damage, Boundless Strike, blink in, searing chains. Now they've got the Nightmare, Icarus dive all the way over. They're looking to get the Supernova. They're already going to try and get out of this one. They've got the Sunray, but it's not going to reach all these heroes on the side of the Radiant, but they do catch themselves. Mickey does have buyback. Nico baby moving forward. They've got Matoma Man nearby. Goes in forward, looking to make something happen here.
You have to be careful you don't overchase.
Supreme Bane. Oh, turning it the wrong way, but he still has the cold snap. They land the spear. They'll get the kill on Insania.
Radiant's middle tower
Wow.
is under attack.
That was so close. I was like, okay, Garmin throws the tornado the other way.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So through bottom they'll go. Buybacks available on both heroes on the side of Liquid.
Yeah, if you buy back though, like, you really gotta make sure that you get something out of it. Because if you just buy back and they run away, it's obviously not worth it at all.
All right, now they might make the jump. They're going to smoke on the backlines. They've got Supreme Aramis as well as Hanskin moving back.
Okay, so the Bane buyback will buy them enough space to not lose any barracks.
Yeah.
It's a big kill though. Like if they kill this Bane now, it's gonna be back for what, 90 seconds or so. And oh yeah, the balanced talent. Hitting for 800 damage, not per hit as we said before. Very nice.
Quite balanced. We'll see if the damage plays a big role here.
Okay, Ember back alive in 2, and Liquid's probably gonna be starting their next move. And the Mars is really big as well.
He's a problem because he takes a long time to kill.
Yeah, it feels like all these heroes do that. Like even the Monkey King and his Wukongs, he won't die easily. You have the double life from the Wraith King, you have the Bristleback.
So
Honestly, if you look at it,
issue.
this game has so many heroes that are very, very difficult to kill. You got the Ember, got the Night Stalker, got the Bristle, got the Wraith King.
Not so fast.
He uses 25 badly on Zai. The cooldown reduction on the Dark Ascension is absolutely vital for the late game scenarios.
Yeah, the attack speed doesn't really matter in this one, I don't really think. As long as you can have the Dark Ascension every 80 seconds, you're in a decent spot.
Yeah, like you actually out cooldown the Phoenix, which is quite nice too.
They're going to jump in. They've got the balance strike that hits onto the Mars with the BKBB, Popeye Zai, Icarus dive all the way over. They were going to get the silence, but unable to catch him. They've used the Dark Ascension.
Was that
back
before
up on the
or
side of
after
Alliance.
25? That was after 25, okay. So cooldown is not
Yeah,
very long.
so it's only 70 more seconds. Overwhelming blink. They're coming through with the Bloodthorn. They've got themselves a spear. Oh, what?
Oh no.
Okay, Nightmare. That's going to keep Zai alive. Zai now looking to get out. They've got themselves the balance strike on it too. The Sun Strike comes down onto the Monkey King. Boxy, though, trying to stand his ground. He won't be able to do so. He gets killed off by Nico Baby. Icarus dive through. Doesn't catch the rest of Liquid. They don't have Boxy for 100 seconds. His buyback on cooldown. His life on cooldown.
Yeah. Not quite strong enough to stand next to Wraith King and Mars, just dishing out thousands of damage. But he was pretty close considering that he's a +4, right? I think he was a formidable opponent.
And an unequal fight, certainly. Sunray,
Goodbye,
God's
Zai.
Rebuke, Zai just getting ripped up. And he's got buyback, but that is just hemorrhaging kills. Mickey's pushing bottom,
Radiant's middle tower is
trying
Yeah,
to force them back.
They're bleeding off a lot of kills here.
Dire's bottom tower.
Gotta be careful.